Today I'll be video, and if you're interested, keep watching. And don't forget to keep on it. Hello beautiful people, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited to share another video with you, and thank you everyone for watching the last one. I was really happy with your feedback and all of that. In today's video I'll be sharing with you how I sew my pointe shoes. It's been a really highly requested video, so I'm really excited to share my tips and tricks about how I sew my pointe shoes. So if you're interested, please keep watching, and if you like what you see, don't be afraid to like and subscribe and all of that. And without further ado, let's get into the video. So first thing you have to do is grab a pair of pointe shoes. So I'm wearing Freed's 4.5 2X. Next thing that I would use is this liquid called shellac. So what shellac does, it makes the pointe shoes a bit harder so that they will last for longer. Shellac would normally be used on wood floor, but today we'll be using it in our pointe shoes. You could also use jack glue or any other super glue. I would recommend putting down a paper towel or anything like that to prevent you from spilling, because you don't want to make a mess now. Use as much as desired, let it dry overnight, and move on to the next step. A thicker thread, some elastics, and some ribbons. Now to the fun part, darning! I darn my pointe shoes to keep the platform of my pointe shoe a bit more sturdy and more stable. So what I do is I put in the stitch, I pull it through, I keep my finger so that there's a little loop. I put it through the loop and pull it. So I basically make a knot like this. I'll show you again. Put the needle through, pull it, keep your finger there so that it doesn't go through the whole way. Put the needle in the loop and pull it. I hope that I'm demonstrating it clear enough for you to pick it up, but don't worry, if not, you have the chance to rewind and watch it again. You could even watch it in slow motion by clicking playback speed and then choosing your desired speed of the video. Just a little trick from me to you. Don't worry, it's a bit tricky and it took me a bit of time to get this perfect, and I still don't have it perfect, but don't worry, if you practice you'll make it, I'm sure of it. So do this around the whole box, and let's just skip forward a bit and I'm be done. So 3, 2, 1, bam! And done. So this is what it looks like. And if you would want even more stabilization, just do it another time around like I've done here. So next step is ribbons. So I would normally fold the back of the heel like this to kind of mark out where the best placement and the best support would be for my arch. And then I just sew it. So you can sew however you want, in any way that would make it nice and secure for you. Then just go ahead and do the same thing to the other side. Next thing, elastics. So I like to cross my elastics, and I would sew them on the outside in the heel because I used to get a lot of blisters in the back of my heels from sewing my elastics on the inside. So I just do it on the outside now. It's just a preference. When you finish with that, I begin to attach the front part of the elastics, and I normally attach it to where the ribbons start. That's just a preference for me, where my arch needs to be pulled and secured. But I would recommend putting on the shoe and checking yourself where your arch begins and where it needs to be pulled. Next part is great if you need to get some anger out. You need to bend the point shoe, and I would just bend it like I'm showing now to kind of break the sole. It's actually easier than you might think. So when you've done that, I rip off the material, and then I rip off the sole. Bye, don't need ya. Then what I do is that I mush them a bit, so I'll press on them, even stand on them with my heel. Just bend them and shape them to your liking. Another thing I would do is that I would tape the little flap that I had just detached from the heel so that it doesn't bulk up while you're dancing. It can be a bit painful. And then you're done. That's how I prepare my pointe shoes. I hope you could find this information quite helpful, or that you learned something new today. Let me know down in the comments if you also prepare your pointe shoes like this. I would love to know if you do something different. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them, or if you found this information helpful. Thank you so much guys for watching my second video, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys soon in my next video. So stay tuned and thank you. Bye!